What is going on, everybody? 2025 MLB playoffs are here. All right, super pumped, especially on it's on early. You can catch some of this one on my lunch break. Figure I'd try with some of you people. It's a little chillier everywhere else in the country. Obviously, I'm in South Florida, representing New York. But how's everyone's day going? Oh, yeah, you know what? I wanted to touch on something before the game started. This is very important. So I've been thinking a lot lately about, the analytics movement, talking about how general managers and managers work in tandem. There's a couple things you notice. So far, there's been 3 managers fired since the regular season ended on Sunday, and that would be Bochy in Texas, San Francisco, and Minnesota. Okay, managers got fired, not general managers. General managers need to start being held more accountable for the season's going awry. Carlos Mendoza is going to make it in New York with the Mets. Good thing. I think that they got the right stuff there. He'll probably have a short leash next season, but I think that wow, look at that crowd. That crowd looks pumped. See, I love watching those the fight crowd. I love watching crowd reactions in games now. Oh, there's still some seats there. That stuff makes me want to fight again when I see that stuff. But anyway, all right, let's get back to it. So analytics, general managers and managers working in tandem, managers getting fired. Okay. So you got the 3 managers who got fired in Texas, San Francisco, and Minnesota. So why aren't the general managers? Well, obviously the general managers aren't going to fire themselves. Yeah, I get that, no problem. But we got to be for real for a second here, okay? They're working together, and you notice one other thing is whenever the team's doing well, manager will say, "Oh, it's a team effort. It's a team. We work together." The general manager will never say that. The general manager always puts it on the manager. That's not because he's trying to be cool. He's trying to be nice to his managers. Because when things go bad, he doesn't want to have to say, "Oh, it's a team effort." He's trying to save himself. Now he doesn't have to fire himself when the team goes bad. Like David Stearns in New York, I think he's more to blame than Carlos Mendoza for the Yankees woes. The Mets woes. Boone and Cashman, that's another thing. I think that they need to win this series against Boston. Then they might be in question otherwise. But that's just me. But here we go. We got good baseball. Oh, Todd Frazier. Frazier's a cool dude. I met him when the Yankees were playing the Mets in spring training. The big thumbs down. I did that for one of my fights once after I won. It was October 2017. It was right in the middle of the ALCS, Yankees against Houston. And I gave everyone the thumbs down after I won. Only like 3 people in the crowd got it, but it's all good. Jose Ramirez coming. Terrence Skubal. Love the big throwing lefties. Can't get enough of them. This really is crazy. I still think that Detroit is my team to represent the American League in the playoffs. I really think they're going to rebound this series. I think that what Cleveland has done was astronomical throughout the late season run, but I still think that Detroit's going to get it together. Whatever happened, they went through it. They're getting back. And the National League, I think that the Cubs are going to make some noise. I know there's a lot of competition in the National League, and I don't think that the Brewers are going to choke, so to speak. I just think that the Cubs are pesky in a 5 and 7 game series. Cleveland's on the East Coast, yeah. Live chat party. What's going on? What's everyone thinking for this game? What's everyone thinking for this series? What up? Oh, I just got all these notifications that the game's starting on my chat. That's freaking funny. I was like, what are you talking about? I thought I was getting flagged for something. So we got 2 people watching. You on your lunch break too? Figure I'll watch the first inning, then we see what else is going on. Dean Thomas Fight Court. Can't wait. For those of you, I also run an MMA podcast with UFC's Dean Thomas. Please join us. It's called Dean Thomas Fight Court. We just posted an episode this morning. That's my dog Penelope in the background. Let's get this game underway. What time should be starting right now? We have 1 more minute. Thought first pitch was at 108. What's going on here? Let's get this show on the road. What's up, everybody? We got some more guests in there. What do you guys think about this game coming on? Let's go. Let's go. Orange cream soda is so much better than watermelon poppies. All right, here we go. Back to baseball. Let's get it. Gleyber Torres. What a story. What does that mean for the Yankees? Seriously, I feel like, why hasn't that been mentioned? This guy was failing in New York, then he comes here, and I'm not a fan of AJ Hinch since his Astro days and all that shit they pulled, but he clearly did right by Gleyber, and kind of says a lot about Aaron Boone too. Oh, first pitch swinging. Can of corn to left. Stephen Kwan, I traded for him in fantasy this year. We both got by. Both the people in the trade, not both made out. Wow, they are attacking him early. First 2 pitches and 2 outs. That's a dream in the playoffs. Seriously, couldn't ask for a better start indeed. Gavin Williams, 2 pitches, 2 outs. Cannot ask for Mo. All right, someone took a pitch. Oh, there's a base hit. Oh, can't have it. Can't have it. Cannot have it. Oh. Giveth and taketh. These bot accounts. Who are these bot accounts blowing up my shit? Spencer Torkelson, 31 home runs. Almost traded for him. Oh, man. That's why you can't make those mistakes with 2 outs. Wow. Detroit. See, this is what I'm saying, where Detroit's going to turn around. This is what Detroit was good with all season long. You make any mistake, and you get it taken out. All season long, they were doing this. You can't make any mistakes against them. So with that pitching staff, this could be all they need. That is what Detroit is good at. This is how you beat good teams. This is how you don't beat good teams, is giving them life. That extra base could be the whole game. Riley Green. Wow. What a weird turn of events. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but shit. 2 pitches, 2 outs. 5 pitches in a run. Playoff baseball is back. Who's our 3 people watching right now? Who's out there? All right, half an inning down. Quick 5-minute inning. Who else is looking forward to the game tonight? I think that the Yankees are, well, I know the Yankees are overly due against now. Now, it hasn't been 20 years, but it's been 20 years since the Yankees, 22 years since the Yankees beat the Red Sox in a playoff series. Yikes. I think that this is a very telling series for Aaron Boone for so many reasons. They really, me personally, I think if they anything less than 6 games, the ALCS for the Yankees is a decline from last season, no matter how much well they made it there. And with Aaron Boone, he is 0 for 4 against the Red Sox and Astros in the postseason series. That's including the wild card play-ins and stuff like that. and he really, really needs to get a win here. Now, the Red Sox are good. Don't get me wrong. I've been saying that the Red Sox are good since nobody should sleep on the Red Sox since they got Garrett Crochet. But he's really got to do it. And that brings me back to the BS that Alex Cora was saying to his team that nobody believed we'd be here. I think that he's just trying to help pump himself up. Actually, I really think that was kind of an immature statement. That team was good. Everyone knew they were good, and everyone knew that they were for real once they got Crochet. And they've always been good. And then, of course, Bregman, forget it. That was kind of a take from the Yankees as well. So for him to say that, that means they were good in spite of him, not for him or with him. So that was pretty silly of him to say that. I think that guy was just trying to create a narrative that wasn't even there. You shouldn't have to do that at this level. World Series championship coach, for crying out loud. All right, let's go. Come on, let's see what you got. Shake. Oh, big hop. Easy played. What is some content that baseball fans want to see on YouTube? I know personally some things I want to do. I want to talk about trades that teams need to be made, how much money they have in the cap to make moves to buy players, stuff like that. I'm actually really going to focus on the Marlins a little bit this offseason because they're local. They showed a lot of fight, and I love that. And I would hopefully want to make them good. It's really tough for the Marlins to get good. I understand why they're small market. It's really tough to get to their stadium. They wanted to stay in Miami. I don't even know if they had any land offered in Fort Lauderdale what was that, 12 years ago, 13 years ago? That probably would have been a better fit for them. And now they have that stadium leased for at least the next 22 years, so they're not going anywhere anytime soon. See, by then I'll be 60. Maybe I can buy them by then. And then I'll get myself a world championship. Tuesday afternoon playoff baseball. I do not hate it. Actually, the wild card round, they have early games too. That's cool. That is cool. Oh. It's so funny. I'm used to live streaming MMA on Dean Thomas Fight Court, and it's such a faster moving game than baseball. You gotta get used to some of the dead areas. It's whatever. I enjoy watching baseball. You see me make food and stuff. Here's Ramirez. He's only 33. Damn. He's got such a big swing, almost like not violent like Gary Sheffield had, but the way he brings his core through, it's just such a physical swing. Not violent like Gary, physical like Manny. Here's strike. What's Scooble got? Ooh. No, that was a ball. That was not strike three. It was not strike three. Whew. Scuba's going to be tough to deal with this whole postseason, man. I'm telling you. That first inning may be the game. All right, folks. That's what we got. Just wanted to get the MLB playoff started. It's not quite October baseball yet, but it's always October baseball. Want to share with you guys. I'll be doing more of these. Please join in, like, subscribe, and share. And let's talk some baseball. Let's talk some NFL. Let's talk some mixed martial arts, college football, all of it. Peace.